grief, you have an historical event. Let's say, you lost your uncle. He had cancer. He lost his battle with cancer, and you lost him, 6 months ago. And you were really close to this uncle. Maybe he really helped raise you a lot, or you spent a lot of time with him growing up. And so the historical event is the death of your uncle. The trigger is anything that day to day reminds you of your uncle. Now, soon after the grief, almost anything could remind you of your uncle because it's so fresh and it's so right there. But the trigger takes you back to the historical event, and then what you feel we're going to call is your primary emotion. It pops up, it's intense, but it's short-lived. So there are 3 stages we've talked about already. The historical event, which is the loss, the trigger that reminds you of the historical event today or this morning or this afternoon or evening, and then the primary emotion is a short but intense feeling of maybe lonely or missing him or sad or, angry. You could have lost someone, for example, that got hit by a drunk driver. And so that grief may lead you to anger first, or it may lead you to just feeling lost or lonely. But after the primary emotion, there's a cognitive evaluation stage. It's where your brain starts thinking about it, and you start bringing in some of your beliefs, which means it's really important what you've been meditating on, what you've been feeding yourself before and since the loss. But the cognitive evaluation can go haywire in 2 ways. You can maximize that evaluation. Oh, I'll never get over this loss or this grief. I'll never feel better. I'll never, my uncle or my loved one will never be replaced. And so you can maximize that by those over-the-top kind of thoughts, those hopeless thoughts. Or you can go the opposite in direction and minimize those things. Oh, it's been a few months. I shouldn't be crying anymore. He's in a better place. You minimize it or you stuff it. Now, maximizing during the cognitive evaluation tends to lead to anxiety. Minimizing tends to lead to depression. And so it's vital that we stay in that middle ground. And I promise you, it's a wide middle ground between maximizing and minimizing. It's thoughts like, oh, this really hurts. I loved my uncle, but I know I'll get through this. I've got a lot of support. Or I'm really sad. He used to take me fishing, and now it's almost time for fishing season again. It's going to be hard to go out there and fish.